This is the best milky donuts that you can ever make, and I'm going to be showing you the best and the easiest method. Stick around. Now, the first thing you need to do is add in all your dry ingredients into a bowl. We are using our bread flour, preferably sugar, salt, then of course your instant yeast. The ingredients are very easy. You do not need to add milk. I noticed that adding milk makes your donuts to be a bit dense, so you can skip it. Add in your butter. Don't worry, the ingredients and measurement will definitely be in the description box. Mix in your butter into your flour, then go on now to add in your wet ingredients. For your wet ingredients, you only need 1 egg and some warm water. I usually advise that you add in your warm water and beats to get your dough together. If you are kneading with your hands, which we're going to be doing in this recipe, you want your dough to be a bit thick and firm as much as possible, because of course you're going to knead, and kneading can cause your dough to be a bit light and soft. You wouldn't want that before kneading. Cover and allow your dough to rest for 15 to 45 minutes before kneading. This is a new way I found out that making your donut using this method gives your donut a very unique texture. When you try it, you will come back and thank me. Transfer your dough into a slightly flat surface. Grease your palm with a little bit of vegetable oil or butter and go on now to knead for 15 to 20 minutes. I love greasing my pan with butter because it makes kneading easy and my dough won't get stuck to my fingers and it just slides through the surface. After kneading for around 15 to 20 minutes, you can see the texture of your dough had changed. Then transfer your dough now into, you're not transferring your dough, sorry. At this point, you are going to divide your dough into many portions. Since you have allowed your dough to rest earlier, you are going straight to shaping your dough. Now, I will advise that you go between 80 to 100 grams, while 80 grams is for small size pillow donuts, 90 grams for medium size pillow donuts, and of course 100 grams for big size pillow donuts. This is 500 grams of flour that I use for this recipe, and I got about 10 pieces of this pillow donuts. So I'm going to shape in my dough. I weighed 90 grams each, so I went for the medium or the middle size. Now, after shaping my donuts, I'm going to transfer them into my tray that has been lined with kitchen paper, and I did sprinkle a little bit of flour on. This makes it easy for me to transfer my dough into the oil when frying without it getting stuck to my fingers or the surface. Now, I'm going to cover again and allow it to proof for another 15 to 20 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes into proofing time, start heating up your oil. Your dough should at least double in size, and when you press your finger on your dough, it should bounce back. That's a sign that your donut is ready to be fried. Heat up your oil and sprinkle a little bit of flour in your oil, and when it sizzles slightly, transfer your donut into the oil and allow it to fry on one side. When the other side is fully fried, flip to the other side, and this is the perfect donut you're going to get at the end of the day. Let's make our milky filling. I love this double cream milky filling. Use any brand of choice. This is the liquid one I found in the UK. Transfer it into a bowl and go on now to add in all your other ingredients after whipping it for like 2 to 5 minutes. It's going to form this consistency after whipping it for a while. Add in your powdered milk and condensed milk that will give it a little bit of thickness and sweetness. Mix all 3 ingredients together and your perfect milky donut filling is ready. You should have allowed your donut to have cooled properly before piping the oil filling into your donut, because if your donut has not properly cooled, this filling will just run through your donut. So take note of that. I'm going to be transferring my filling into my piping bag, and this makes it easy for me to pipe in this filling into my donut. So I will take my time and transfer my filling into this piping bag. If you do not have a piping bag, use whatever can make the piping easy for you. Now, once I'm done, I'm going to go on now to prepare my donut by rolling it in my powdered milk. Of course, it's milky donut, so you must roll your donut in powdered milk. Please roll before piping. If not, after piping in your filling, you really can't roll it again in your powdered milk. It becomes difficult. I'm going to use my table knife to drill a hole in my donut. If you have a donut stick, perfect. If you do not have, a table knife would do. After which, use your fingers to expand the hole. It just creates room in your donut and makes it easy for you to pipe in your filling into your donut. And when I'm done piping, this is the yumminess you're going to get at the end of the day. Have you subscribed to Debbie's Kitchen? Have you liked? Tell me what you think about this recipe and watch this video at the end stream. I'm going to show you another way I made my milky filling. God bless you.